Alright, that's fine. So welcome to today's show. Mm, as usual, it's going to be an interesting one again, just as the previous one. Today is going to be tough. I'm going to hit you guys with tough questions to test your knowledge on one particular topic that our colleagues are enjoying, so to say. So this is it. Of late, we find our colleagues enjoying school with pregnancy. So we want to find out, is it okay to study with pregnancy? Adding all academic works, houseworks, and then all the rounds and all that. Being in school, getting pregnant, going through it, and all that. Is it good or not? So we want to hear from you ladies your take on this particular issue. So Rose will speak to the issue. Same way Isabella also let us hear her thoughts. So let's go. Who is in for it to share with us on this particular topic? I'll start with Rose. What's your take on this particular topic? Enjoying school with pregnancy, the up and downs. Are you in for it?
Yeah, I'll go for the motion. And I would say it's good to, you know, being pregnant and at the same time going to school, or getting pregnant and at the same time going to school, because there are some people that they are married before they
come into school.
Yeah, they come into the school, and others too, they're in a relationship that the man or the guy is taking care of them. So maybe the guy might say, I want you to, have my baby, I want you to get pregnant so that when you complete school, you will not.
They are scared the lady will run away from them.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's, and sometimes too, it can be that maybe the lady is fertile. You get it? Yeah. Maybe there might be some.
So many those who are not getting pregnant are not very fertile.
No, I'm not saying they are not very fertile. That's what I'm saying. Some.
Some, okay.
Yes, I didn't specify that all ladies.
Okay.
I'm saying some.
That's
You get
fine.
it? Yeah.
That's fine.
So some, they might be fertile, and pregnancy can come in, and you can't say they are
Unexpected.
watching it. Yes.
Okay.
So I think it's good to be pregnant and.
Wow. Okay, so to add to that, is that the understanding you have? So to say, these guys cannot wait for their partners to finish school before they go into childbearing business. Are they so scared to lose this lady?
Yes, you see, coming to that. Aside the married people, aside the married couple, you see there are some relationship in which the guy, as I said earlier on, that the guy is the one taking care of the school fees, the feeding and everything. That maybe the person might be an orphan, or solely a mother who is taking care of her, or maybe the person has been disowned by the father, and she needs someone to lay the head on who can support her. So if that happens, you can't say because of that, so you won't do it, or you not have a child with him, and it's 50-50. It can be that the lady might have a problem with studies, so she thinks that getting pregnant might affect her studies. But some pregnancy are there. Even whilst the person is pregnant, person can still learn. There are some pregnancy, I'm not saying all, there are some pregnancy throughout the night, the person might not even sleep. The person will be awake, and it can even assist the person to learn. Do you get it?
Being awake.
We
use that opportunity to learn.
So that maybe when it's the final exam that the person wants to write exam, it can help her and write the exam and be successful.
Wow.
And others too, it's not that because you are in school and you are not as you are matured, you are getting old, and because of that you be like, I have to wait till I finish school before I have one child. What if that pregnancy might be your last,
your first and last one you might carry?
That you might carry. It can be in different ways. Do you get it?
Oh, okay.
So you can't be like, because I'm pregnant I have to abort it and continue with my studies. No, you don't have to do that.
Well, that's fine. Let's hear from Isabel.
Yeah, I think pregnancy and school, I don't think they should have any way together. I think you should finish school before you get pregnant. Because you see, when you are pregnant, you have to go for ANC checkups. What if you have mid-term daddy? Will you go for the ANC checkup? No.
You won't go?
No.
But you have to write your mid-term.
You have to write your mid-term.
So if there's nothing wrong with you and the baby, ANC can wait for some hours.
But you know, sometimes like you have to go for some medications. They've been giving some you have to go and take it in front of the nurse.
Sure.
And then it's like you don't have to miss it. You have to come. They'll give you a date. If you go to ANC, they'll tell you, come this day. What if you don't know what will happen? But what if that day you are writing an exam or something?
And when you're writing, you not just stand up and go and write exam. Do you have time on it, right?
Yes.
So if maybe you're starting exam by 8 o'clock, you can go around 7, even 7:30. You have a one whole hour to go for your ANC.
We know ANC. They don't come like they have a time that they come. They don't come very early because only you want to go and write exam. Only you, like they are come to prioritize just one person.
But even the probability of these days falling on your exam days are not so common. They are not so common.
How do you know it's not common?
They are not so common.
How do you know it's not common?
Because it does not happen often.
Have you been pregnant before?
No.
Can a man get pregnant? That's why I'm asking you, how do you know?
But it does not happen that often, you see. So with that, yes, maybe this particular day you have quiz, you have midterm, you have whatever, and you still have to attend ANC. Fine. What time are you taking this exam? What time do you have to go for the ANC? Then you know these times, and then what? Decide for yourself what to do first. Do you get it?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that pregnancy. If you are not pregnant, I'm not sure you go for ANC checkup.
Sure.
So just go to your school, like your mind. Otherwise, you see, when you're in school, sometimes when your attention is divided, it causes a lot of problems. But if your attention is on one thing, like tackle this thing first before you move to the other thing. So I think you should prioritize your education first before pregnancy.
So for you just don't want to do anything with pregnancy. You want to do school
first.
After school,
then you think about
triplets, twins.
Let me come in. That's why in school we have people who counsel. In school, there is no way you go to school that you don't have a counseling team.
Yeah.
Do you get it? There are some people, even outside the pregnancy, there are some people that they have issues like family issues. Do you get it? Maybe they are more treated by their aunties or their uncles, or there's someone who is abusing them. Do you get it? So there's no way a school will be there and be like, we don't have any counseling. No, that's why there's counseling team in the school. So when you're having issues with your pregnancy, you go to your.
But you know, when you are pregnant, it's like it is you. You are the one carrying the child. You have your problem. If you go to the counseling team, what are they come to tell you? They will counsel you alright. But when you go back, it's not like they are come to carry the baby for you. You are carrying the baby yourself.
You are walking with the
baby. You know what you are going through. Those morning sickness, you wake up, morning sickness. Sometimes I don't think if you are pregnant, I don't think you even feel like going for those morning lectures. You know, sometimes when we were back in school, they will say, a teacher will come and say, oh, he cannot be here at this time during his period. He's coming at 5 a.m. for people to write a quiz.
Yes.
5 a.m.
Yes.
You wake up, you are vomiting, you are having morning sickness. What will you do?
You sleep.
You
continue to sleep.
You continue to sleep.
The exam can wait.
So
No, it's not wait than
if the
because of
exams
your
wait,
morning sickness,
Or
you can
sometimes
still adjust to
so
it.
yeah, so
Yes.
if you are not pregnant, I don't think those things will just steady you.
Yeah, do not worry.
They will not
Do not worry
give
you.
you divided attention. Like you get it. So when you are pregnant, I think sometimes most pregnant women when they like students, they are going to school. When they are pregnant, they defer that particular semester, or like they give them 9 months. When I was in school first year, when I was going to my first year, a pregnant, she came to school, she didn't know she was pregnant, but later on she found out she was pregnant. She stopped, she went to give birth, everything, she carried the baby till 9 months, she went to give before she came back. That person knows that she cannot mix education with her pregnancy. You know, sometimes people talk a lot. Girls, they talk a lot. Even nowadays, boys are talking. Imagine
we have to gist now.
Imagine we are in school, only you, long stomach, they are passing.
Now you only you do am.
So it's like
only
those things affect your mental health. You hear people gossiping about you. Even things that you
did not do. They will say it. But maybe you will dey see now.
Imagine you are not even married and then you've gone to carry belly. You come to school.
Now your own will dey see.
So all those things will affect you.
So we are talking about the psychological aspect.
Not just the psychological
with academic work.
With academic work, psychological.
No, but some people are brilliant too.
Some people are
You see, that's what I'm saying, that we have people who can counsel you in school, that you can adjust to it. And as you were saying earlier on about the sickness issue, that maybe you are having morning sickness because of your pregnancy. Haven't you been sick before?
Sure.
Very good. So if you've been sick before, you were able to adjust your sickness to do some certain things. Then meaning this pregnancy cannot avoid you from you having your morning test.
No, when I'm sick, I don't adjust. I don't adjust to it. I'm sick.
You don't adjust to it.
No.
Wow.
Meaning for you, when you get pregnant and you are in school,
I'll stop this.
You have to stop the
And you know,
school.
speaking of the stigmatization, people be talking about
Yeah, sure.
pointing hands at you. You know, you have to face. It's you are in the world. You have to face whatever that is coming towards you.
So if you are
pregnant, I'm not talking about you not being pregnant.
I'm talking about
you
not being pregnant.
You are pregnant. You are not going to abort it, one.
Sure.
And you are not going you carry it. And you are not going to risk your
and we'll see it. Now you do it.
You are not going to risk your life that because of this pregnancy, you are not going to go to school.
Oh,
you have to go to school. You have to face it.
You know, sometimes management bring these things. If you are pregnant and then you go to your school authorities and tell them that this and this, you are sure this thing will affect you, they let you go.
Sure.
They will let you go through the process.
Yeah,
when you are done,
come to school.
But when you are pregnant and you are in school, sometimes it's like you have to do extra. You have to go the extra mile because you are pregnant doesn't mean they are writing semester. They will not give you alone the chance to a teacher to come and invigilate you to write your exams because of your pregnancy.
Yeah, that one.
Because it's like it is your own fault. You went to
I will enjoy plus you. No be you go enjoy.
So if you are pregnant, I don't think you should mix it with school. Just stay in the house. You know you go back to school. It's not like you are ending the school forever and ever because you are pregnant. Take a time off. And then
deal with
your pregnancy
and come back.
When you come back to school, it's like you are refreshed. Everything.
And as she said that you deal with it, you come back, meaning that you have to come back after 6 months of breastfeeding, when the child will be taking, other
formless and foods that you introduce.
But the issue now is that because you are pregnant and maybe your pregnancy is within the 8th to the 12th weeks, that doesn't mean you have to go and stay at home.
No.
You have to be in school.
At an early stage, maybe you yourself maybe you are not aware.
Yes.
Or maybe you are now trying
That's what I'm saying.
and
When you get to know you are pregnant, you can go to the school. Like the counseling team we were talking about. Counseling team.
You know, there's some people who get sick.
They
will go to the hospital and they'll be having their exams at the ward.
Nowadays, they don't do that.
Some
They don't
schools
do
don't
that.
agree.
Don't agree.
But
now
some
BC,
still
do you know
do.
now BC candidates they don't agree
Do
for,
they don't write it in the hospital?
because I've seen a boy came and he had malaria, like severe malaria, and then the symptoms didn't manifest the whole time he was in the house, but the symptoms decided to manifest that Monday morning that he was in the examination hall.
Special guest.
And then when the teachers brought in, I don't know, they wanted magic to happen to the boy so that he would go and write it. And they were actually telling them that they should let the invigilators come to. They said nowadays they don't do it.
Yes.
So what does it mean? That means that boy, though BC, the whole BC team won't come again because of that particular boy to write that.
Next the following year.
Nowadays, when you are pregnant, I don't think because of your pregnancy.
So
If you are carrying a precious child, who knows?
That's why those principals and the other head of facilities nowadays they made it a rule that if you are pregnant, you should finish giving birth before
you come. But some
especially
still allow you to go through it anyway.
Yeah,
no, that is your problem, like your cross to carry. So when they allow you to go through it, it's like you are the same like the person that is not pregnant.
Sure.
You have to do everything.
Everything. There's no favoritism.
Yes.
There's
So if you decide
nothing
to
special
go through,
for you.
so it's not actually good, because there are so many circumstances. Someone will go for CS and then maybe I've given birth today, I have end of SEM tomorrow. The person will finish and then the person will come with that pain, come and write the exams and go back.
But definitely you know you are in school and you want to enjoy.
Yes.
So after enjoyment you have to deal with what comes after the enjoyment.
So you know you are having all this problem. So better still just stay in the house. 1 year
Finish
won't do.
and come.
Right now it's not like you are running a race with anybody. So
But me, to my experience, I feel like you don't have to go home and wait for 1 year before maybe you come back that you are done giving birth.
No.
Even whilst you are done giving birth, the child will still be your responsibility.
Sure. Sure.
And even a time will come, the child will be also falling sick. That kind
you
of
have to attend
malaria
to the child as well.
Yeah, you have to attend
It's
to
not
the
the
child.
same.
So it's
Hospital,
the same. It's the
it's
same
not the
thing
same
as
thing. Carrying a child in your womb. Carrying
when
a
the child in your womb,
They are
and
carrying
you taking care of
something.
the child, calling out, people will calling you,
You know,
from the house, you will be in the school, one lesson is going on.
I think that one is
Your child
better.
is
You know,
sick,
when you are
have to do
pregnant,
this.
you have this frequent urination, like because the child is sleeping on the bladder, you have to be. It's not the same as them calling you. They have called you that, oh, your child is running a fever. Okay, I'm in class. I'll finish in the next 1 hour. Can you send the child to the hospital for me? I'll come and meet
And
at
what
the
if there's no
hospital.
one to send the child away? And the child
There will
is,
be somebody.
There will be somebody.
the child is in school.
Somebody.
The teacher is teaching to take her salary.
Yes, the teacher. You know, sometimes
to take your child to the school.
we have
the
it. That's why we
hospital.
have sick bays in school now. They have nurses
Sure.
available.
But it's not all schools that have sick days.
But
Yes, so
all
you
the
have-
same. All the same. All the same. See, some people are very brilliant.
Yeah.
Very, very
And some
brilliant.
people, pregnancy do worry them.
Yes.
And during their first 3 months, you will see that they suffer a lot.
Yeah.
Probably that person cannot cope with it. This pregnancy and learning and all that. But there are some other people too. They will be normal,
Yeah.
walking about like nothing ever happens. They are doing everything. And they are very brilliant. They write their exam, pass,
Yes.
and go. So why do you still think that it is not good?
It is more good because it's as you said that 3 months, even though they are brilliant in things, that 3 months worry. Some people it's not even only the 3 months, like the whole 9 months of pregnancy is like hell for them, even though you are pregnant. You know sometimes even if you are brilliant, psychological problems can make you down.
Sure.
You know. So if those things, then you see most pregnant women will start having regrets. Like, why did I even get pregnant at the first place? I should have waited. Like those things start coming.
You should have waited before you did it.
Yeah, that is your problem. Nobody
You should have waited before you
Nobody
did it.
held your hand like this. Let's
Let's go.
pregnant. You went prepare yourself.
That was how I was saying that some people, they are very fertile in the way they did not even plan for it, and they were not ready for it, and it just happened. And when that happened, that doesn't mean that you are using your pregnancy as a punishment to yourself. You get it. So you getting pregnant is that one cry. That's why I'm saying that even when you see some people, they are pregnant for the first time. They've not given birth before. So when they are pregnant, they are scared of aborting it. They are thinking of the risk of death. Do you get it?
Sure.
So that at that moment, that's when they need more counseling. So they'll be talking to them. This pregnancy is not. I know it's your first time, but it's not a punishment, and I know you can do it. Even their boyfriend, their husband, mostly talk to them because they also understand what education is. You can't say that because of your pregnancy you will not go to school, you will be at home looking into the sky watching movie.
You know some pregnant women pregnant women, let's say these handy works, like sewing, making of wigs, bead making, dress. It's not like you have to stand and do it. You can be in the comforts of your house and then you do those things. So that one, let's say 1 year, now you have decided to
in your comfort and you are doing all those business. It's not the same thing as you being you learning
being in class. Learning, you see, people think learning is just something that is like you take book and then you read and you are good to go. That's what most people think learning is. But learning is actually it goes into it more than our eyes meet. Do you understand?
And even once you pregnant and doing all those learning, it can even help the child to
I'm not pregnant, but when I'm learning,
because as a pregnant woman, you see some pregnant women are there, they prefer watching videos based on their learning.
Sure.
Like example, maybe you are learning about normal pregnancy and you can find yourself into it. You get you are a midwife and you are learning about normal pregnancy and you know how pregnancy started, you know how
so you watch videos of it
and
all that.
And it even help even during exam you have more points because you are into it. It's not something that you are watching someone. You get it even give you more knowledge, more understanding. So you being in school at the same time getting pregnant is not something that is taking you back.
So it's like you are experiencing the school.
Very good.
Experiencing the subject.
Let's say you have more points because you are experiencing what they are learning.
Okay, some schools they work on field. Those engineering students they have to go on field to see what is happening. Learning, school is it's just not I'm sitting in class, the lecturer is lecturing me and then I'm getting what he's saying, I'll come and write exams in class. Like nurses, they go for clinicals. And doctors, they come for their internship. PAs, they come. I'm pregnant and he wants me to come in. Let's say a ward has 50 patients. I have my pregnancy. I'm a student too. I have my pregnancy. And then you come to the clinicals, you come and check vitals. Your pregnancy, you check one, you sit one. If you were sitting in your house, you didn't go to school, I'm not sure you go through all that stress of checking 50 patients.
And one thing about this clinicals and internship and those stuff she's talking about is if you are pregnant, before you even come, you have to meet the students coordinator or something like that in that facility. So when you meet them, the person will ask you, in which week are you in? Maybe are you in between 36 to 39 weeks? That at that moment the person will be like, no, you are even closer to 40 weeks for your labor to get there. So the person will not even stress. You tell you to go and rest at home.
Yes, rest at home.
Yes.
You said it yourself.
But it's different. You get it. To rest at home.
No, maybe you have gone through the
home.
job
that they are learning that day. You will not get it.
If you don't get all those
you will get it later.
You get it later. Because that doesn't mean that you will stay at home until maybe the next semester or the next year you are coming again.
Because it's the same thing that they are teaching.
You get it later.
You see, so I think this depends on the individual and the school. Because some people can do well with it and there will be no issues. But some too, everybody will hear of them.
Yes.
Everybody will hear of them. So I think it depends on the individual. If you know you can't carry it,
Don't
Don't
go in
go
for
for
it. Don't go for it.
but how do you know you can? That's also another question to
they've been
ask.
saying something that
Mhm.
every pregnancy in its own.
Yes.
So maybe you can be pregnant for the first time. You're 9 months old, you were fine. The second baby that is coming, maybe the baby is coming with a lot of problems. So you'll be like, oh, I think I can, because the first one went for me, I can still go to school.
Then back. The second one, nowhere to be
Trouble.
found.
When you sit down, you want to learn, you have to stand up.
You'll
When
be
you sit down-
sleeping all day.
So
You see, so it depends. It depends on the individual because
And now how the system is, most students out there, even whether they are pregnant or not,
Mhm.
they, even those who that they are not even pregnant, they act as if they are pregnant. Because it's true, you see them skipping class,
Mhm.
not going to lectures on time,
Mhm.
even sleeping whilst lecturing is going on.
yes.
But if you are pregnant, because of your condition,
Mhm.
you will stay awake.
because you know
Because
that
you know that
Yeah.
maybe you are in pain, so you have to stand.
2:1.
Yes, you have to stand and focus. You don't even feel like sleeping.
Mhm.
You get it? Because sometimes some pregnancies are there, they don't allow their mother to relax,
Not at all.
or even rest.
You'll be in
Once you are
stress all
trying to
over.
relax, you have to be doing something. You
Sure.
get it? And it makes them more active, walking up
So
and down, going
it's
to
a
class.
very difficult task.
Yes.
Actually, to combine pregnancy with school,
To school.
you have to do
difficult,
extra.
Extra. You just sit in
But
your
some
house
people
and
are
sort
doing it.
life.
Some people are doing it. A lot of people
Mm.
have gone through school with
Yeah.
pregnancy. They are
And it has been
fine.
so well with them.
Yes.
Going on
Yes,
well.
and
But
then
others
the
too-
society is the society. I think the society
Mhm.
nowadays is like everybody wants to do something. Like, I want to get there. My friends are there. I want to get there. So like they have this thing. I don't want to defer. If I defer, my colleagues will be ahead of
You have to
me.
finish school with your friends,
So
your colleagues.
it's the society. It's the society that is making them do all these things. If you stay in the house, maybe stay in the house, as I was saying, you have to learn. You learn new things to do.
Mm-hmm.
You get money out of the new things that you've learned.
Mm-hmm.
That money can help you if you are staying in the house than going to school. Imagine, let's say you are coming from a very bad background. Your parents are not well to do, and then with the pregnancy,
Mm-hmm.
it has this psychological thing. I'm pregnant. How will I take care of the baby? And those things. But if you stay in the house,
Mm-hmm.
you are from a bad background, you stay in the house.
Yes.
And then you do little things, and then you gather money.
Mm-hmm.
I think that thing will help you rather than you stressing yourself going to school. Before they'll come and tell you, buy this pamphlet, buy this thing, pay for this, do this. It's like with all those things plus your pregnancy, you just die.
No, you are not going to
Yeah,
die.
you will survive,
You
you
will
will survive,
survive.
you will
That's why
survive.
you have library.
You
You get
survive.
it. You survive. It's not that it's compulsory for you to
You know,
get it.
it's
buy
compulsory.
the
It's
book
very
or something.
Sure.
You know, sometimes
Sometimes it's not
lectures sell this pamphlets,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll tell you that if then they'll
If
tell
you don't buy it,
write
you
your
will
name.
lose your marks.
write your name.
Academically.
So everybody that has bought it has got 30%.
30%.
Will you go to the library?
It's
You
a
don't go to
business
the library.
strategy. Everybody is trying to do
You
something.
still have to go to the
Yes.
library.
You
David.
still have to go to the library, but you
Library.
lost that 30%. You are the library.
No, you see, that is
Your
the
stomach.
perception.
But you still pass.
That is
You
the
still pass.
perception some
No, it's 50-50.
teachers are doing, to
You
make
still
students
pass.
buy books.
You still
get
pass.
it? I have one friend who, as for her, she has never, since she started school, she has never buy any handout before.
Wow.
But she did well. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
The library is
well.
helping her.
She's not